Hello viewers. In this video, we will discuss about economy and central problems associated with it. So, economy is the sum total of all the activities that are related to production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Basically, it is a system that prevails over a particular area, and that area can either be a city, district, or an entire country. It's a whole network of making, buying, and selling things that helps in determining employment, wealth, and overall well being of the economy. This image shows the three central problems of an economy. And these central problems basically arise in an economy because there are limited needs and unlimited wants to be fulfilled. So, the limited resources that are existing are having alternative uses, and that's why they needs to be optimally utilized. So, the first problem is what to produce, next is how to produce, and third one is for whom to produce. These three are the basic economic questions that arises in an economy. Here you can see that the farmer is trying to choose and decide that which commodity should he grow on his given area of land, that is what to produce. What to produce problem mainly refers to which goods and commodities should be produced and in what quantity. It includes two main decisions, that is problem of choice of commodity and problem of volume to be produced. The first is problem of choice of commodity, that means which particular commodity should be produced and should not be produced. So, the selection of commodity should depend upon the area in which you are going to set up your business or start your production hub. So, if we categorize it into two parts, that is underdeveloped type of country and developed type of country. So, it will be right to produce earthen pot in an underdeveloped country, and it will be wrong to produce air conditioners in an underdeveloped country. Why? Because in underdeveloped country people will not be able to afford and use air conditioners, so they must be using earthen pot. Whereas in developed country or economy, producing air conditioners will be a right choice and an appropriate one, whereas producing earthen pot will be considered as a wrong choice or decision. Next is problem of volume to be produced. Means as soon as a producer decides upon the commodity, the next question that comes in his mind is that in what quantity that particular commodity should be produced. So that basically depends upon the demand of that commodity in the area. So there can be three situations: underproduction, in which demand of the commodity exceeds its supply; balanced production, in which demand equals to supply of that particular commodity. However, the condition of balanced production is not practically possible always, but the producer tries to produce near to some situation of balanced production. Next is overproduction, in which the supply of commodity is more than the demand of that commodity. Next problem is how to produce. So here the person is trying to decide which production technique should he use, whether he should use machines or labors. So there are two techniques of production. First is labor intensive technique of production, and second is capital intensive technique of production. The labor intensive should be used in an underdeveloped country, and the capital intensive technique of production should be practiced in developing and developed type of economies or countries. Because in a developed country there is surplus of machines, and in underdeveloped country there are a lot of number of unemployed laborers. So, what exactly is labor intensive and capital intensive? So, labor intensive implies maximum utilization of labor and minimum utilization of capital, whereas in capital intensive technique, capital is being used in maximum amount and labor is being used in minimum amount. Now, the third central problem of an economy is for whom to produce. means the goods and services which are being produced in the country or economy should be distributed on what basis. This problem refers to the distribution of produced goods and services to different members in an economy. There are mainly three types of economic system prevailing. First is capitalist economic system, next is socialist economic system, and the third one is mixed kind of economic system, which our country, that India, uses and follows. So the three economic systems are capitalist, socialist, and mixed. And now we will see whose role is important in which kind of economic system, what is the main aim and the basis of distribution. So in capitalist economic system, private sector plays the main role. In socialist, public sector, that means government is the main head. In mixed economic system, both private as well as public sectors plays main role and works together. The main aim in capitalist economic system is to earn and maximize the profit of producers. In socialist, the main aim holds as maximizing social welfare of people, and in mixed, the aim is to promote all-round development of the economy. Now, the next and the most important point is the basis of distribution, because we are focusing on for whom to produce question. So, in capitalist economic system, things are being distributed or provided on the basis of purchasing power, that is the financial affordability of the consumer. Means if the consumer is having financial affordability to buy that product, he will be able to enjoy that product. Otherwise, he will not be able to enjoy or get benefit of that particular commodity or service. In socialist economic system, the government is distributing things on the basis of fulfilling their basic needs. In mixed economic system, differentiated purchasing power. So here the word differentiated purchasing power means if there is someone who has financial affordability, then that person will need to pay and then he will be able to get that product. Otherwise, if he or someone else is not having that kind of financial affordability, government will distribute the basic necessity items to those people at subsidized rate or even free of cost. So this was all about the three basic and central problems of an economy. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.